Hello and welcome to Battletech. Silrace here. Now a quick recap, I guess. So last time we established ourselves a character. We made a character. And we have this blackjack thing. Apparently jump jets are now fixed because they were broken last time. And then we found out that somehow we were part of a royal guard, even though we were previously a mercenary and whatever. And now we are again part of a mercenary unit which originally told me, at least at the end of previous episode, they told me I had the option to jump off or join. But apparently I did not have the option, and now this is 3 years after. So I've been with these folks for 3 years and I'm still in this blackjack. Anyways, let's start running around because I have this thing to destroy. Wonder, can I punch that or do I have to actually shoot it? Oh well, I guess we find out, huh? Start moving folks up. And oh yeah, spider go.
You are trespassing on Majesty Metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
If you say so. Ah, armor interstructural. I know how this works. Thanks though. Alright, so
Waiting for orders.
I assume those turrets will start shooting at me as soon as I come into view. Let's
Order received.
find out as well. Ooh, there are Battletechs defending it. Alright, fine. Can stay there. Alright, so they are sensor locking us. Alright.
Commander.
Can we get everybody in this little thing here?
On my way. Double time.
Because I'm kind of thinking like because I am seeing turrets on this side as well. So if we can stay around on here and destroy this turret generator nice and quick, that should shut down all of these turrets, and then I have to just deal with the 2 mechs. That would be like nice and stuff. So sprint you along. Hopefully you're not blocking the entire passage, so that this
I hear ya.
actually you are. Just really annoying.
Sprinting.
Real annoying. Okay, so they're just sensor locking us, which is fine. I mean, if they are not moving yet, that's completely okay with me.
I've been sensor locked.
Alright, the turrets are indeed firing at us. Apparently missile turrets over on that side. Okay, you, I'll step you a little further this way and brace you. Okay. There's a spider and something else. Alright, can't use you first. If I use you first, no, can't do that.
Waiting for orders.
Do have to move you first. Let's you here, and if we have vision of the spider, we can. Okay, let's turn the alarm 5 off. The thing has like,
Confirmed.
and we still miss most of the damn shots. Dang it! Right, blackjack. Okay, we may have to expose for the turret. I could obviously shoot the turret. Is that worth doing? Probably not. Let's just deal with this.
All weapons committed.
We already started dealing with it, so well, right arm. That spider probably doesn't have anything in its right arm,
Good
so
to go.
that should not be a problem, anyways. For it. Oh, somehow you can't like move at all. Alright, fine. But we can fire your long-range missiles at it. Maybe do something.
On target.
Alright, let's see. If are we in range of the
Not
turret?
lock on me.
Like, does the turret... Yeah, the turret actually can shoot at us from that a distance. Alright, fine. That means we need to go and... Oh yeah, the LRM turrets can as well. Okay, that sucks. I thought I would be out of their reach here. I was certainly hoping for it. But apparently that is not the case, so we need to get that turret thing down fast. Which means you will have to spring into action. Alright. Can we destroy that in one go?
Firing on target.
Apparently not, actually. It has decent amount of health, huh? Well, you're gonna punch my spider. That's fine.
I'm taking internal damage.
That's fine. And then...
Warning.
Oh,
Detected
head hit already.
Mechwarrior injury.
Oh, jeez. Already a head hit. Alright, fine. I am going to move over here and I'm going to blow up that turret, Jenny. That lowers the amount of things which are shooting back at us. Turn off couple medium lasers so we don't take as much heat. Alright, good. That's... Oh, the turrets actually explode when you blow the generator. Alright. Those are not very work-safe turrets, are they, huh? Okay, now we have to deal with this spider and the other one.
Waiting for orders.
Which should not be that big of a problem. Let's... Can I jump you on top of this hill? Nope, but... Well, in that case, let's just move.
You betcha.
Let us just move. You have multi-target. Alright, interesting. Yeah, we can multi-target and fire the LRMs onto the commando to try and shake that up a little bit.
You get a headshot.
Ooh, nice. Right torso destroyed in one go. Fantastic. And absolutely nothing on the commando. Shame that.
Hey, stay in the crosshairs.
Shame that. Okay.
Good to go.
Yeah, let's move over here and let's see if we can, because this thing should not be much of a threat anymore. It is pretty much in tatters. But let's see if we can then do something about this commando so it doesn't blow up my spider. Ooh! Ooh!
Reporting critical hit.
Oh, that was perfect! Wow! Alright. Well, it's... At least the nice thing here is that they are spreading damage. Instead of focusing my my spider, I am getting all sorts of stuff. Alright, I'm gonna punch this spider. Hopefully that finishes it. Spider on spider action.
Reporting critical hit.
Spider on spider action. Okay, so it comes and does what?
I'm being flanked.
A small laser. Okay, fine. Fine. We are just gonna melee these to death, I think. Because they are pretty much in tatters at this point.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Can you melee that? No, I didn't want to shoot at it. Can you move and melee it? Oh no, you're too far to actually move and melee it. Alright. If we can punch this commando down, then we are
Engaging physical attack.
Oh. Well, you missed. Fine. You missed.
What can I do for you?
Okay. My chances of hitting the spider are minuscule to none. On the commando we can maybe actually hit it with some lasers if we move. Let's turn those off and just fire the lasers at the commando. Ah, nice. Okay, that's one target down. Fantastic. And then you... Let's just beat on pure spider.
Mech destroyed.
Destroy the Shadow Hawk. Well then, alright. I guess we're gonna go over there and do that. How about... I am kind of thinking of using this forest here. Like this and maybe this forest if I can. I don't know if that allows me to use it. As a sort of like cover to do my attack from. The spider can go over here.
Aye, aye.
To lay an ambush in case they decide to come around from this side. Wait, what? Ah, heat. Yes, I know how heat works. Stability. So in case they decide to come from that side, I'm gonna reserve the spider. Alright, they are moving up. How far can you? No, you can't. How about you? Oh, that is forest cover. Oh, that is perfect.
Heading out.
Okay, so now we have either the Shadowhawk or a Scorpion vehicle. I'm thinking we should blow up the vehicle first to lower the amount of guns on the battlefield, because this thing should go down in one go, very nice and easy. I might not have that much firepower to pour into the Shadowhawk right now. Let's lower the amount of guns on the battlefield. Less things firing back at us.
One more for the trashy.
Granted, the vehicles are a little less dangerous than the Shadowhawk, but I can't blow the Shadowhawk up in one turn anyway. Okay, can't get anywhere where I would have a line of fire to anybody. Nope. Okay, let's take you over here on this side, and you can brace there, and you I'm going to run you over to join my Shadowhawk, but we have a LRM which we can actually fire. So let's start dealing something to this Shadowhawk with that. Now, do I wanna expose the spider right now? Because I could expose the spider and take care of the vehicle. Actually, I can expose the spider only to the Shadowhawk and fire at the Shadowhawk. That is actually fairly nice. Alright, let's do that. I could go for a precision strike, actually.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
But nah, never mind. I'll just do a little bit of damage. Lower evasion and stuff. Okay, no.
Receiving you.
I'm gonna go and punch this vehicle.
Moving out.
These should be vulnerable to melee attacks. That's good use for the spider right now. Now I have taken out one more enemy before it can actually start dealing damage to us. Very nice that it still fires at the Shadowhawk, because of like. Alright, now we should be able to come around the corner and lay down the hurt on you. Thinking I'll take a lot of heat for this round and just pour down the fire.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Bring you to the front and fire. And you... Actually, you already have vision, so let's just attack, I guess. Might fire the LRM-5 as well, just because. Ooh, nice. Life torso destroyed. That's where the AC-5 was, so... That is going to make life a lot easier. Alright, move behind it and shoot it in the rear. Oh, perfect.
Scored a critical hit.
Perfect. Really? Really, dude? Really? You try that, huh? we are close enough that we should be able to do this. Do I try this with a like a precision strike to the head or something? I don't know if I can keep keep the mech from this particular mission yet, but I guess we can try. Well, that does it as well. The CT destroyed.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright, and you two,
Waiting for orders.
we need to blow up that building thing.
Here we go.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Oh yeah, I already knew about the cold shots. Thanks though. Okay, let's start sprinting back home. Ah, resolve. Yes.
Aye, aye.
Acknowledged.
Thinking we wanna be in a nice tight pack, cause like, why do I think we are going to be we are so going to be double crossed by these folks?
Good to go. Coordinates received.
I am honestly thinking we are going to be double crossed by these folks. Somehow I just have that feeling where, like how this whole thing has gone.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Alright, so somebody needs to step on this cross thing. Who is it, and do we want to be in a nice tight pack when we do it? Alright, let's be in a nice tight pack when we do it. Oh, sorry about your barracks building. Probably not the best course of action. Okay, let's put you in the back here. Ah! We should have no trouble mopping up at the other platforms now that their defenses are down. Okay. Can you pay us now instead of shooting us? Because I am so expecting it. We got the job done. Speaking of which, I wasn't finished. These platforms won't do us much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metals told us that. So we are going to need your Balmax. Okay, you wanna hire us again? Ah, alright, of course. I'm assuming it was a threat. At least this guy took it that way. Land's already been target locked by our turrets. Now power down and surrender and we'll let you walk. Or try to fight and we'll tear you to shreds. Your call. Do I actually get a choice? Hold tight, Commander. We are on our way. I do not get a choice. I get to, well, you have a turret generator here. Alright, okay. Move over here.
Acknowledged.
You get some cover and then shoot this. Wait, what? Why couldn't you shoot the goddamn turret generator? What? I am so using you. Can I melee that thing? I can't walk on top of it, but I can't melee it either. Okay, now I can apparently shoot. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. Hopefully this turret generator works the same way as the other ones, as the other one did, where if I shoot it to pieces, it will
Yes, Commander.
it will absolutely be like destroyed. You know what? I should run into this forest here. And then shoot at that. Let's just shoot it with some lasers and SRMs. Oh, that didn't blow it up. Oh, god dang it. That might be bad. Oh, okay, good. It's still my turn. Okay, can I find another cover somewhere? Other than the forest? Okay, well, we'll just move over here and just make sure that that thing is very much dead. Do not fire the AC-2s, let's just fire everything else.
Engaging target.
Okay, good. Oh, good. All the turrets explode with that. Alright, fine. Don't...
Target building destroyed.
don't put dynamite in your, or nitroglycerin or anything else in your turrets. That would be like a smart move, maybe. Okay, let's ball up a little bit because we have hostiles coming in.
Uh-huh.
Okay, can I LRM fire that? Can I? I have an LRM 5, which probably doesn't kill it, but... Oh, I have a PPC shot as well. Did not realize that, but... Well... Now I am not sorry about these guys losing their barracks and other factory buildings, because... Bloody heck. Okay, unknown vehicle. Are we only dealing with vehicles? That might be a thing.
Move order received.
That might indeed be... I'm just making sure that this thing doesn't come into our rear. Ow! Stop that!
Damage is minor, Commander.
Okay, I'm thinking I don't want to move. Thinking we just shoot at this thing. This is a massive overkill, but let's make sure we actually hit with something and kill it.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Massive overkill. Alright, hi.
Orders.
Go somewhere where I am not shooting my own spider in the rear. Okay, massive overkill. Was that everybody and everything? Hopefully.
Enemy vehicle.
Stand by for extraction. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and there is... Have another team meeting. Okay. Another team meeting.
Mission successful.
Well then. Well then. Well done, Commander, you made the best of a bad situation. Here is hoping we don't run into another job like that one. Well, we are mercenaries, kind of expected. So, how does this work? Morale. Give me a tooltip. This level of morale you will gain 15 result points per round of battle. Nice. Okay, so basically you just need to raise the morale a lot. This is the your rating with the Mercenary Review Board indicates how trusted and effective your mercenary company is. A high MRB rating will earn you respect from the fellow mercenaries and Mechwarriors for hire. So I am guessing I did not get any loot out of that mission, because whatever. 3 years later, this is the mission. Well, the faction reputations, this is the Darius. Long-standing EXO of your company, professional, competent, level-headed, manage the finances and operations of the company with skill and aplomb. And this was the metals, the oldest military manufacturer in the Magistrates of Canopus. Facilities in the capital world of Canopus, as well as the Dunian Shire Majesty, is the sole domestic provider of heavy arms to the Magistracy Armed Forces. Okay, well, I guess there is nothing else in this. I have 1 million sea balls. Okay. None of my stuff broke. Apparently, I am out of action for 26 days. Well, thankfully this is not XCOM. The aliens would have taken over the world already if this was XCOM and somebody was out of action for 26 days. Somebody you actually needed. None of my mechs are badly hurt though. That went well, Spider's leg. That went so much better than fully expected. Alright, one or more issues with its configurations as missing ammo, damaged internal structure, or having unutilized tonnage. Refit this mech via the mech bay to review any issues. Okay. And that there is healing, alright. Injured in battle are confined to the med bay to recover. Severity of their injuries and their gut skill determine the time it takes until they are healed. To increase the rate at which Mechwarriors heal, upgrade your dropship with additional med base. Ooh, okay. The fact that I got, was it +1 for that guts skill at the start? Like my my character is really bad at this whole piloting and gunning thing, but has massive amounts of tactics and guts. Jeez. Anyways, we made kind of even across the board kills. Well, aside of the spider who just stomped the vehicle. Interesting. Ah, here we are. You need to start finding us better clients. I mean it. We have been slumming in it on the rear end of the frontier for 3 years now, and we are drowning in debt. Yeah, that would be a problem. Fully aware of our financial situation, but I can't just conjure up the new clients out of the thin air. Do me a solid and back me up on this. Is this why you all... Wait, I am the commander of this unit? How did I get made commander if I was just randomly recruited 3 years ago? What? Okay. Apparently I am the commander. I could do something like this, but nah. I'm just gonna complain. I think that is much better. A little bit of sarcastic complaining. Yep. It's like... It isn't like any of us wanted the job. Okay, so that explains why I am the commander. Because nobody else wants the pressure of being the leading guy. Darius, could you walk us through the details of this trouble we are in? Might help if you broke things down point by point. PowerPoint thing, right? Sure thing. Point 1. Mayor's right, we are in debt. Every C-bill we make technically belongs to the banks. And C-bill, is the currency used in Battletech universe if you are not familiar with Battletech and Mechwarrior. Point 2, this corner of the frontier is dead zone for mercenary work. There are clients, but they are terrible, just a fact, and that's it, no other points. So 1 and 3 are basically 2 ways to say the same thing, and this is just I am assuming this is what we end up having to do anyway. We just have to refuse to pay. We can't get any work anyway. Although that sounds like a really bad idea, because somebody's gonna, you know, somebody who we owe a lot of money to would probably have the money to hire somebody to come and take us out. Anyway, let's just ask. Let's just try to be positive about it. Truthfully, I can't even say. We are in pretty deep hole, and from where I'm standing I don't see a whole lot of daylight. Thing is, these banks, and I use that word loosely, they don't want us to pay off our loans. Of course they don't. They'll do whatever they can get away with to keep us on the hook, hit us with fees, jack up our interest rates, misfile our paperwork. I'm trying to find us a way out of this, but it is gonna take time. Yeah, this is how banks work, right? Moneylenders at least. Okay, so that gets that. And every day that passes we accumulate more debt. If we keep going like we have been, we are screwed. Hey, I am in the goddamn hospital for 26 days. So that's going to be a problem, right? Okay, now do we not just okay, let's just be this way. Let's just tell people, okay, we're not how about we don't pay? That wouldn't be a very good idea. Indeed. The banks wouldn't come for us themselves. They'd hire mercenaries, and you already know hard up frontier mercs are for work. If we still stiff the banks, we'll wind up dead or in debtor's prison. And out here in the frontier, those are basically the same thing. Alright, so we only really had one option. But I'll get a little bit of background info at least. And I'll see what else we can do. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find, unless you want me to sidestep mercenary review board entirely. We're basically out of options. Well, that's basically what we need to do then. Go around MRB, no thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in your back. We already... Yeah. We just got a knife in our back. Okay, this would be the correct thing to say, obviously, but we're gonna go with this. This is a little bit more polite to our friendly, I'm being very distracted by this lady here. Like every time she turns her head to the side, like look at her ear. She looks like an elf. Like that looks like a pointed ear there. Like there's really, it looks like she's an elf, right? There's a very nice inner sphere map behind her as well. But look at that. Anyway, let's get back to this this team meeting. Plainly, what happened down there was an exception, boss. With uncertified jobs, it's the rule. Remind me again why we don't just skip down and head to a nicer corner of the periphery, and periphery being the basically frontier of inner sphere. All right. Because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement until we pay up, they are gonna keep us on a short lease. Ah, okay, so we need money to be able to jump out of here. And here is text for jump ship if you are interested. What that basically means, the jumping is how you get from system to system without, you know, spending 2 years of your life traveling. That's a good reason. Look, Darius Mayer's right. We need to start earning some real money, and we need to do it soon. It's only a matter of time before something breaks down that I can't fix with duct tape and good industry. Dude! Have you even used duct tape? You can use it to fix anything! Have some faith in duct tape! Okay. What do we have for options? I'm tempted to just tell them that, hey, I have seen what that does, because this is how we set up the character after all. We spent our money in some kind of a probably at Magistracy of Canopus. I assume we just went and played roulette with all our savings and lost it. Anyway. You hear that is the voice of experience speaks. Going around MRB might kill us, sure, so might 1,000 other things, but going broke, that will destroy this company, guaranteed. Indeed, it will. Okay, so up close, the ear doesn't look quite as pointed, but still, it's like, that looked a little wonky to me. For a while out there, I seriously thought she was an elf. It's settled, then I'll start digging for contracts outside of the MRB system. Who knows, maybe it'll work out for the best. It isn't like we've got all that much to lose. Indeed. In the meantime, we need to find another paying job, and our prospects in this system have completely dried up. Recommend booking travel to a neighboring system and seeing what the review board has for us. With any luck, we'll find enough work to keep going until something better rolls in. One can only hope. Banks are holding our jump ship access hostage until we repay our debts. For now, we can only go between this place, however you pronounce that name, and its nearby systems, Alloway, Bellerophon, and Detroit. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Not even gonna try. Our top priority right now needs to be finding work, so we can raise cash. Can we rob a bank? Anyway, none of the contracts here are very good. I picked out the only viable one I could find, and it helpfully includes our travel fees. Well, that's nifty. Come by the command center when you are ready to review it. Alright then. Ah. Game saved. Okay, thankfully you told me that, because otherwise I would have manually saved right now. So, what I have here is 30 days report, company finances, your operating costs, due at each financial report. The papers indicate the number of months you can stay afloat. Should your funds ever hit zero, your company will fail entirely and cease operations. Yeah, that is how mercenary companies work. Tech points. Tech points are generated each day and spent to repair or customize battle mechs. Tech points are only applied to one mech task at a time, so additional tasks are queued to be worked on next. And medical, yeah, generated each day to spend to heal injured Mechwarriors. It's applied to all injured Mechwarriors simultaneously. Okay, that is nifty at least. So I have no idea how this all works. So we're going to start figuring out why I'm mouse overing everything and looking it through. Hiring hall, hire Mechwarriors. Okay, so I can hire Mechwarriors. I don't think I wanna hire Mechwarriors because I don't have money. Can't be hired because your company's mercenary review board rating is too low. So basically I can just only hire basic recruits because I am not, you know, in a very good standing with things.
Waiting for orders?
Skipper,
Alright, fine. Wait, what? Did it just... Ah, it tells me here how much space I have for stuff. Revelation 10% price increase. Alright, fine. We're not hiring anybody right now. Don't think we need. Let's check what the store has for it. Store has a lot of stuff which are expensive. Ooh, Victor! AC2 plus. Alright, we are not spending money on any of that because I do not have money to spend. Anyway, I may have to be buying ammo for now. Weapons, equipment, heatsinks. Double heatsink I might considered actually if there was some. Orbit. Orbiting a planet, yes. Travel between planets and jump points can take many days at a comfortable 1 to 1.5 G acceleration. Fantastic. Interstellar travel can only happen in relatively flat parts of space-time. Yes, that's how the KF system works. Stay at these jump points, carrying slower than light dropships from one system to another. Alright, so let's have a look at these things. Finances. Alright. So, estimated operating costs. Bank loan interest payment. Is this a... do we have accruals to deal with? Probably not. Thankfully not. Doesn't look like it. Ongoing maintenance, fuel and supplies to stay in operation. Yes, that would make sense. Reduce operating cost, move mechs to storage. Right now I can't because I only have 2, 3, 4. I have 5 mechs. Estimated salary costs. Okay, this is how much my... Bloody well, these people are expensive. I could stick the spider or the low cost into into storage because if I have 5 mechs and I only need 4 right now, I could stick the one of them into the in there. Alright, so this is reputation scale. So this is from loathed, which is will not sell minus 90% job payouts, okay, to indifferent, which we have with everybody. Local pirate organization. Oh man, I may need to do an oh come on. It was about to give me an unable to ally with faction right now due to low or negative reputation. Okay, so the first time around we probably are not going to mess around with the pirates, but if you can actually ally with pirates, I may consider the fact that eventually I might wanna be like let's say on the second campaign run where I'm gonna go all pirate. Because I have no idea what all you can do with all of this stuff, so we will find out. So, okay, so we need to get ourselves friendly with the mercenary board. What's in here? Talentless Marauders. Oh, I can pick a different crest. Interesting. You know what? Maybe I'm holding on to that for now. Ooh, Thorian Conqueror at like proper icon and stuff. Lots of options, I like that. Oh heck yes, we have a lion. Oh man, we have to stick to the lion. Can we find nice blue? We can find a fairly nice blue. Secondary being white. Give me white. And then accent, can we find a... Wait, what? Can we find a flat blue for accent? We probably can. Oh yeah, this is our colors. Aha! Navigation. Okay, let's have a look at navigation. Comstar Star Map version 1.7. For trade, settlement, or military expedition traveling via our patented KF drive should have no surprises. Comstar is proud to announce the updated MercNet Star Map interface. So Comstar is well, they kind of control the hyperpulse transmissions with the hyperpulse generator, whatever, yeah, hyperpulse generator facilities. There it is, which basically allows communication across the galaxies. So these are those guys. Store filters, looking for specific gear. Biome filters, choose to see systems. Specific climate patterns features to make your destination. I'm accommodating difficulty filters. Nice. Okay, so I don't have anything here yet anyways. Okay.
How can I be of service, Commander?
Ah, I can actually talk to people. Fantastic. I didn't realize that you can actually talk to people on your ship. That is perfect. Alright, let's start asking questions then. Because if I am boss, let's find out what people think of what I am doing. My concerns won't be satisfied until our creditors have been paid and the loan sharks are off our backs. Yeah, that is a pretty good way to look at it. This is a step in the right direction, and that makes me happy. I'm not blind to the risks that unsolicited contracts entail, by the way. I mean, I know that what we are doing is dangerous. It is the best chance we got to dig ourselves out of this hole. Certainly. Oh, I can ask questions about navigation. Alright. Well, we can worry about that later. Tell me something about yourself. I'm from a noble family like you. We are old money, made our fortune out in Rashalhag, and repatriated to the Taurian Conglomerate. That's where I grew up. I'm not sure if this kind of stuff we're hoping to hear, but we can talk about whatever. I'm not shy. Ooh, lady. Well, we can talk about other things later on.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, because I am still trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Alright, let's have a look at our mech base. So Blackjack. Oh right, this thing needed it needs repairs. What does the Locust have? It has a medium laser and 2 MGs. Would I be better off just putting the Spider in the storage and using the Locust? For the moment, because they both basically serve the same purpose right now, which is to be a sort of a scout thing. Well, how much does this cost to repair? Oh, that is really cheap to repair. It is cheaper to repair my mech than goddamn pay for my pilots. What the fluff? Anyway. Okay, weapons. Are these weapons I have fitted, or are they weapons I just randomly have? Okay, so how do I put this thing in storage? Scrap, and this set this mech to storage. Alright, fine. Let's find out, like, click this page here. Let's find out, like, apparently I do have, just randomly have, like, large lasers and medium lasers and yet another AC2. Okay, well, that is sort of good to know. That is sort of good to know. I don't, oh, right. I don't want to do anything with the locust. I'm guessing it's gonna hang around here right now.
What can I do for you?
Hey boss, welcome to Mech Bay, my own little piece of heaven right here on the ship. Something I can help you with? How much trouble are we in? Don't know, I mean, we're doing okay for the moment, but give it a few months, maybe a year, you know how it goes. Eventually everything falls apart. And that's why you have duct tape! I love the cybernetic hand. This is probably the Mech Bay tutorials, right? I thought it was a cybernetic hand. Yep, that's a Mech Bay tutorials. Fine. And how do you wind up with this crew? Long story, boss. Shortest version I can give you. I signed up on after I served my term in the 3rd Succession War, fighting for the Capellan. Oh, you were a Capellan. Nice. If you want to know more, you can ask whatever you want. Otherwise, let's get back to talking shop. Well, I'll talk with you later. I don't need to dig into all of your past right now. Get back to it. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Indeed. Alright. How's my barracks looking? What? I can't talk to the pilots, huh? Okay. Fine.
What can I do for you?
Dismiss. Max injuries 3, huh? Can only be take being shaken around in their cockpits for so long before eventually becoming incapacitated on the battlefield. Maximum health. Alright, fine. Oh jeez, yeah. 5 gunnery skill. Yeah, that gets multi-target. Wait, I am a recruit. How am I a recruit and I am the boss of this outfit? Oh jeez, that is amusing as heck. Okay, so I do need to increase my piloting and gunnery skills, I would assume. Alright, so what does this stuff do? I have enough XP to actually do this, which is kind of crazy.
What do you need?
Okay, so this is just base weapon hit percentage, which is actually probably really good. +1 health. Oh, that sounds perfect. -1 indirect fire penalty. Oh, okay, well, this is for indirect fire. Yeah, I did not know that being tactics would get me to all the indirect fire stuff. Alright, let's have a look at these skills. Will you tell me about this if I just mouse over it? Fantastic. Action, select the target with the sensor range to reveal it until the end of the current round or remove 2 of its evasive charges. The target also gains +2 sensors impaired effect. Alright, what else do we have? Master Tactician. Mechs piloted by this Mechwarrior gain +1 initiative and remove 1 bar of stability damage when reserving. Oh, +1 initiative seems really strong. Not so sure about this. This is a basically. This looks like it takes an action. So basically, do this and not fire or melee a target so that others can shoot it better. But if I shoot it, it's gonna lose evasive charges anyway. Yeah. Anyways, so I am thinking this might not be that great, but this looks fairly nice with the +1 initiative. Alright, let's look at the others. Bulwark. Cover and guarded states both provide 40% damage reduction rather than 20% damage. Cover and guarded together provide 60% damage reduction. That is a pretty damn good ability, actually. Coolant vent. Action, this unit will remove 50 extra heat this round. For the next 3 rounds, this unit will gain an extra 8 heat. Ah, so drop a lot of heat at once and then, you know, gain extra heat afterwards. Sort of useful for emergency. Sure footing. Mechs piloted by this Mechwarrior gain 1 bonus evasion charge after moving. Can exceed the unit's maximum. What? That seems really strong. and it is passive. So every time you just move, if the move is not a sprint, jump, or charge to melee, the mech also gains entrenched. 50% ability, stability damage. Okay, that seems like something I want on every goddamn pilot. Because it's just pure defensive bonuses for simply moving. Alright, what's this? Ace pilot. Mech pilot by this Mechwarrior can move after shooting. Oh, that is very good for scouts, huh? Multi-target. Yep, that seems like something we probably want. Attacks with a single weapon ignore cover and guard it on the target. Problem. Attacks with a single weapon only. So basically, for anything which has one massive gun, like a Hunchback 4G with a AC-20 mounted in the shoulder, forego all the other guns, all the other lasers you might bring, and just fire that one big gun. Alright, that seems kind of reasonable. But this thing here is useful, and this looks stupidly useful for everybody. What do these do? These things. Oh, there's +1 health. Oh, does that actually give me 1 extra injury? Alright, we're gonna have to pick that up, I think. I might spread my XP to begin with between these. I might actually want this damn sure footing. No, I don't have enough XP. Alright, that might actually be the way we go. 10% base melee hit, +1 unsteady threshold. To get the base weapon hit chances up, don't really need piloting that badly if I This is basically for melee mechs apparently, the base percentage. However, this bonus here, this is a defensive bonus for everybody. And this is also a very nice defensive boost for everybody. +10% base weapon hit. Yeah, let's do that. I kind of want Bulwark, but I don't know how much XP I'm going to get. So we will make do. So let's just spread the points out a little bit like this, because getting more chance to hit and getting the +1 health, so we don't get knocked out in combat seems fairly good.
Yes, Commander.
What do we have for these folks? I'm honestly thinking this is just what we do here. This is maybe not what we want. -1 indirect fire penalty. Alright, let's leave that be for the moment. And let's pick up the gunnery and maybe a guts for another +1 health. Just spread this out right now because I don't know who wants to do what. Oh jeez, dude, you have like everything. I should put you into an artillery mech because you already have all of this stuff. It's like you already have all this artillery mech stuff, so I should put you in an artillery mech. The crazy thing is this guy can actually really easily pick up sure-footed footing right now. But I could also do this for him as well. This might be a bad idea. I don't actually know if this is a decent enough idea, but I am thinking that's what we do. Okay, so what do... Okay, that point does absolutely nothing, so I need the second point or the fourth point for that to actually do something. You already had Bulwark. Let's give you that 1 point of gunnery so that you can get +10%. Like 2.5% more chance to hit seems like really strong.
Training complete.
Alright, that's what we do here. So this is just the leopard screen. Alright. Okay, let's talk. Go in the command center.
Make yourself comfortable.
Let's talk to Darius.
What do you need?
Alright. Can I do something for you? Yes, tell me more about this dead situation. Yeah, sure, that's fair, because I have been with you folks for 3 years and I have no idea. I've probably been your commander for 3 years, but only now I'm finding out about this stuff. Alright. Yeah, sure, that's fair, and I'm glad you are taking an interest. Instead of pun about them charging us interest. Anyway, I've got time to get into the nuts and bolts of it if you do. Stay away from my nuts. What did you want to know? Remind me why we took out so many loans in the first place. Yeah, because apparently I have amnesia and stuff. I am really bad. It's like, you have been doing all the bookkeeping, alright? How much time you got? I mean, we have been hit with 1,000 expenses since we were forced to flee Coromodere. I guess you're mostly interested in the big ticket items. First and foremost, there is the Leopard. We still owe a lot of money on this ship, and losing her isn't an option. Then you've got all the assorted fallout from our impromptu trip across the frontier, jump ship passage, docking fees, miscellaneous travel expenses, all paid for on credit. Yup. More that I could get into, the loan we took out to set up Markham's family, etc, etc, but that'd be gilding the lily at this point. Fact is, we are in a lot of trouble with a lot of lenders, but hey, we are mercenaries, we live for trouble. That we are. Okay, give me some names, just for out of curiosity. Give you the top 3. Blue Horizon. That's the big commercial bank on Lyraton. They are the ones that own and lease on the ship. And there's the Indri Consortium. They have got people everywhere, but they are based somewhere in the Marek space. We borrowed from one of their associates to make the jump away from Coromodere on the day of the coup. Wait, where is this? Oregon Frontier. Lyraton was a formerly capital and garrison world, lost after the Second Succession War. Alright. Spread across 3 tropical moons of the system's large gas giant. Okay. Finally, you've got Lockdown Landing. They are a frontier outfit from Hastur. Oh, don't say that name 3 times. You will be in trouble, or we will be in trouble. And they are about as crooked as they come. Now, I wouldn't normally do business with an outfit like the Double L, but we didn't have a choice. They made a deal with Blue Horizon to buy half of our debt. So that's the big 3. Commercial bank, shadowy financial consortium, and a bunch of leg breakers in cheap suits. Each of them is dangerous in its own way. Okay then. And if you are not familiar with this name, and why not to say it 3 times in a row, look it up. But don't say it 3 times in a row. Alright. There's some questions about running this company. Is this a tutorial message thing as well? Yep, this is a tutorial thing as well. Fine. Got a few minutes to chat. Yeah, sure, I've got time to talk. You know what? We will return and talk to all of you guys later on. Hopefully you don't all die on our next mission. Gotta run.
You know where to find me.
Alright, let's have a look-see at this contract. Guerrilla Interception. Max salvage 2/11. Guerrilla strikes against our facilities have increased, and our intel says the planetary government is bankrolling the guerrillas and providing logistical support in the form of small arms, explosives, medical supplies. Planetary government. Alright. We need you to intercept the local government supply convoy and destroy it before it reaches the guerrilla forces. This smells political and makes me nervous, indeed. We go in, take care of the convoy and get out again, without asking too many questions. There's a bonus if we clean up all the enemy forces. Alright. Well, let's negotiate ourselves a contract. Now, I do need money. Like to offer you a choice of contract, Commander. As leader of a respected mercenary company already. You should find the terms both fair and equitable, I think. Alright, so how does this work? Is this how we want to go about it? Because it's like, honestly, getting salvage is probably fantastic and something we should be doing, but honestly I need money. So I'm honestly thinking the money situation might right now be the course of action to do. I mean, this is a very easy looking mission. Indicates there is best guess at the overall difficulty of, oh man, how much do I trust this guy's intel? Oh jeez. Ambush convoy in desert region. That means we are going to be in a hot place. Now, the question is, do I try to hope that we get some decent salvage out of this? Or do I just go all out on money on this and get ourselves a nice big payday without, you know, but then that means we probably don't get anything for when it comes to salvage. We will have to actually take the same mechs to another mission. Okay, let's go with this, add this with the money idea for a moment.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Calculating escape velocity.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Crew is ready for the next job. Alright. Now, I'm going to call it right here. And I will see you folks another time with more Battletech. Thank you very much for watching.